Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Asan lijiye, please take your seat. Oh, so you want me to use this mic?
I asked him to use that one. And then, do you want to put this to here?
So click it now.
Okay.
Firstly, my dear devotees, it's working, huh?
You have to just put it a little close. You have to hold it.
That's one. All right.
Make it louder.
At this juncture, I will speak on behalf of the deceased here, and then I will give everybody the little privilege, whatever they have to say, and just after that, I will perform the antisti ceremony, and after that, you will have the final viewing in which we will leave here. Right? I hope it sounds okay. This morning, my dear devotees, as the family priest, you know, every time Joycie sees me, there was a joy in her heart. Oh, Baba. Everything for her was a Baba. Sadly to know this morning that I have to perform this ritual on her behalf. 10 माह से जर गर्भ ही में तब ही प्रभु से तुम कौन किया, मैं बाहर से हरि भक्ति करो यही कारण लोग भय दुखिया. 10 months. It takes 10 months. 10 months of preparation for a human being to come into the world. 9 months the mother carried a baby within her womb. But while that child was in the womb of the parent, the mother, that child was pleading to God, I need to come out into this world. So if we reflect a little, those who read the Holy Bible also, it reminds you that how was it in the beginning, so shall it be in the ending. So in preparation to come, 10 माह से जर गर्भ ही में, 10 months in preparation to come here, and also 10 months in preparation to leave this physical plane. How many of us know when your time will be? No one. We could. Each and every one of you could. But we are finding ourselves in the place and time to know when that day will come in our lives. So we just accept it when it comes, if you do accept it. And yet still human beings haven't come to terms with it. Because we blame everything. Kala hi karma hi ishwara hi dosh lagai. Everything around us we blame for the mishap of our lives. when you were coming into the world, your hand were put together and you were pleading to God, please let me out into this world. And you make a promise. You made a promise before you come into the world. What was the promise? The promise was, I will never forget you, O God. In every breath that I take, in every footstep that I take on this face of the earth, I will never forget your name. Now, how come we just forget it? How come only when Sukha ke sabasati dukme na koi? How we just only remember God when we bounce our toe on the sidewalk when they walk in? But if you have a nice evening walk and you meet no difficult moments, you acknowledge everything around you except God. You never thank God for the beautiful wind that blows. Swaso ke swar jhankare rahe, Jagadish hade Jagadish. Every breath we take, every breath is very important. You know, we get in it free with. You don't pay for it. You don't pay for the oxygen that is most important in your life. You don't pay for it. God is giving you to breathe every single second. You know when we just realize better? Is when we walk in with an oxygen tank, pulling it behind us. Now we have to pay for the oxygen. Then we just only realize. So we gather here for a purpose here this morning. Because this soul here, this physical body here that you see, cannot do what you're doing here this morning. Hence the reason every one of us come into a family. So that this moment, you all can come together and offer the sincere prayer. You can only offer, you can't command God. God don't need none of us. We need God. We need God every second in our life. God don't need us. Many of us have the wrong concept in our lives. But if we choose the right one to follow, do you know that you wouldn't face no difficulty in life? But we don't. So as we gather here this morning to ask, to offer, and to pray, just like she used to do, Baba, I would like to come in the mandir, only when they come in I will come. I remember she asking, there is a son of hers, I believe he's sitting here, where is him? Alan. Well, who is Alan? Every time she come to puja by me, she would always ask, Baba, it have an extra parcel of prasad. Could you pack a little food for me? Look at what the mother thinks. I need to take a little to my son Alan. Is there any more kids that sons she had?
Winston. This is Winston.
Oh, Winston.
With the parasol. It's for the extra food and that's all.
So she always keep caring for these two individual with. Maybe she never think about the daughters like she think about the sons. Like every... I believe in every family you have that. The parents always think about the son. We come to a part where we have a conflict in Dharma. A very big conflict. Because the parents acknowledge the male more than the female. We say that only the male should perform the final rites. I just point out to me which part it said that in my script here. I want to see it. When I see it, I will confirm with you. But if I don't see it, don't come to tell me that. But I want to see it. Because I didn't know God only created the male. And if God had to write that in a scripture, don't you think he will be going against his own will? So if you could point out to me anybody could point out to me, because I heard everybody saying that them say, they say, and everybody else say, but I haven't seen the book with that written in yet. With them say and they say. When you could bring it and show me, we will place the book on the internet. So everybody will see the book say number 1 they say, and number 2, them say. So don't come at this Baba with them say and they say, all right? Show me in the scripture where it says that this cannot be done, and then we will work with it. Until you cannot be it, the most important part today is to complete the final ritual that the soul can rest in peace. And if we don't do that, what will happen? We have any idea? Everybody follow a path to come into this world. And we had to follow that same path to Godhead. And if you didn't do it, Bhaiya, tell me where would you end up? We didn't follow it. We listened to everybody else. We didn't do it. And you, the soul, where none of us could see, we may feel it, we may sense it, but we can't see it. And that soul is in difficulty, asking, begging, reminding you in some way or the other, I need this little offering from you. I need this little ritual from you so that I can merge with that Param Atma where I have come from. And no one acknowledges, you feel you shouldn't be doing anything. You know, only when you will realize is when you're in that situation, when you're in that position. Then and only then you will realize. So my dear devotees, just as you survive on the face of the earth, you made a promise. If you fulfill it, you won't have no problem. But we never try to fulfill that, but we want to fulfill promise. When you're going to get married, when you're falling in love, when you have a friend and you want to offer something, you're making promise, I will give you this, I will give you that. Promise, 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 promise. And you didn't even fulfill the promise with you and God. But you're trying to fulfill a promise here between you and man. You think it will work? So let us make that change this morning. Let us make that commitment. That God, today I am sitting here looking at my loved one that is leaving today. This day will never come in my life again when I could say hello, Sitaram, I love you. I will bring a meal of food that you love. I want to bring it for you. You don't have the opportunity anymore. But you have the opportunity to love and cherish those who you've seen in front of your eyes. Maybe your son, maybe your daughter, maybe your brother, maybe your sister, maybe your mother. Take that opportunity, my dear one. Take that opportunity. Money is not all in the world. Finance is not all. Render service. Hey, maybe you want to go and clean, you want to cut the lawn for your friend. That is service, seva karma. Maybe you want to cook a meal of food. They cannot afford to cook a meal of food. You could render that service. And at this time, you wouldn't live in regret to say, I didn't have the opportunity to say hello. I didn't have the opportunity to give you the meal of food that you love. I didn't have the opportunity to say, let me hold your hand and lead you to the bathroom. You won't live in regret. So let us make that change this morning. I hope and pray that some way or the other, some way, some corner in your heart, you find it and say, God, you know, maybe I sit here this morning and I really realize something. And give me that opportunity, O Lord, to make the changes that I didn't make all my life. I want to make it this morning. This morning, I will ask all those who want to say someday will know. Is there anyone who will take the lead here as a family member to call who you want to say something here? And then we'll go to the religious ceremony where I will perform and after final viewing. God bless you, my dear devotees. So let me call the eldest of the family. Who is the eldest in all? You, Mausa?
Well, is who you pronounce as eldest.
All right. In age-wise.
In age.
Yeah. So stand up and face them.
Yeah. Who? Are didn't realize there had so much people here. Okay, well, I hear Baba saying who want to say something, but for those of you who don't know me, I am the brother-in-law of the deceased here.
Very good.
Her husband was my brother.
Wow.
I know the older family will recognize me, but the younger one might, I don't know if you might hear the word Kakoi. Most of these children call me Kakoi.
Yes.
Kakoi, but I've been living in relation with this family for a long time. Some of you maybe didn't born yet, or some of you are born, but I always inquire. When I came in last night, I inquired from Winston about his children. He told me he has grandchildren. Then the older ones will know me. Coming in between every year or every other year, I always place myself, but this is a little hard to say. It's about a year now, I wanted to come and see Joycie. And the last few months, I always travel, and I really wanted to come and see her. But when I called Radhika, she said, well, she has been in the hospital and comes home for some time. But recently, I have lost my son also. About 2 months now. Yes, I saw his picture reflecting on the body just now. Ron was my son. I didn't come here to talk about Ron, but he was the stumbling block before that I couldn't come and see Joycie for the last month or two. I reached as far as Canada, and then not just burying my son in Florida. I prefer to go home because I live home. I leave a house lonely. I didn't want to go there and see any zombie in it. Local saying, Anyway, I have known the deceased for many, many years. I remember the day my brother got married to her. I remember that day in friendship. I remember I was a young boy. But I think I met her maybe a couple of days before the wedding. And then we lived together. They lived with my parents. I used to live with my parents. And then soon after, they built a house next to my father's house. So I know her all my life. All my life, her living life as a married woman. Afterwards, they came and built another house by her father-in-law near here. And I used to always visit them. I remember, well, this is about my brother now, when he left her and came to make a new life in America here. I always remember then after I got married, there was any festive, any season, Christmas or anything that pertained to a birthday, I always find my way and come and visit her. Even Christmas Day, if I could come in the night, Christmas night, but I always remember my sister-in-law and the children. They could attest to that. They were small, but they were big enough to know, well, look, we come, or we will come tonight, Anyway, I found myself, she had great love for me as the youngest of the brother-in-laws, and I have great love for her and her family. I will miss her, and may God take her soul in his own arms and bless it, and may she find a new world that is agreeable with God himself. We all pray to God. I will encourage every one of you. At my age now, I am 84 years old. A few days again, I have to wait 2-3 days before I'm 84. But I pray a lot right now. And I encourage all of you, say a word of prayer when you get up in the morning and when you're going to sleep in the night. You don't have to say a long prayer, 2-3 pages. You just got to thank God for the day that you have spent. I live alone, and I could tell you I'm a Presbyterian. But every night, I don't go to sleep without looking at Sandhya. If you know Sandhya Baba, In Trinidad, we have Dr. Not Dr. Pandit Rashita Hall and Abhinanand.
Yes.
Right? I don't
Abhinanand.
go to sleep without these people.
Oh.
After I say my prayer, I have my dinner, and when I watch news, from 7 to 7:30, the other part I give it to on Sandhya.
Yes.
And there's nothing that you can miss out from Sandhya with these pundits. I'm not a Hindu, but I follow all Hindu tradition. I don't hear prayers and things, but I go to church. I don't miss church. But God is the most important thing. Pray to God. You're not too young or not too old. So I am 84. And I believe now is the time that I remember in God the most. Because according to what Baba says, we cannot sufficiently thank God for the air we breathe. We cannot do that. We cannot thank God for blessing us and seeing us coming here today in this viewing. We don't know where is about. All books tell you, if you're born, you will have to die. So we all have to die. In conclusive to that, pray. Pray for today. Pray for what you have seen and ask God to keep you safe for tomorrow and later on. None of us know if we step out here, if we will reach the car. None of us know that. Is that right, Baba?
Such
So we
baat hai.
got to pray for present and pray for the soul of my sister-in-law. May it reach in peace, and may God bless her soul and rest in peace. Thank you very much, Baba.
Anybody else? All those who have something to say, please do so now.
I hand over to Baba.
What about the sisters? No. Well, we heard this morning, at least one individual say, he prays to God. I don't know if there is a segregation, or I don't know if there is a separation between religion in human being. ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान. God, दाता एक ही भगवान, एक ही. There is only one God. If you choose a path to follow, follow it, my dear. Follow it. Follow it wholeheartedly. But the moment you fist your hand and you point and say, that one is not good, then 4 is pointing back at you, means you is not good. Whenever you point your hand at any religion and that one is not good, 4 fingers is pointing back at you saying that you is not good. Make yourself good. Make yourself good. And if you didn't do it, it will tell, it will tell on this day. Every scripture points that out. At this final time, destiny in your life, it will tell where you will be going, how you will be going, what you will be achieving at this moment. Fortunate is this soul. You know why? She have me as a pundit, as a leader in dharma, to perform the final rites. There are many who stand in a funeral parlor, who stand at the cremation site, and hasn't any priest to perform the final rites. That alone tells you how you live your life on earth. I want to repeat this again, beta. There is a very beautiful verse in Ramcharitramanas, the Ramayana. It says, Binu satsang vivekana hoi, Bhagavan ka kripa binu sulabana sui. Binu satsang. You see, when you indulge yourselves in conversation, and every day you do that in your life, From the day you're born to this final day of your life, you do that. You have conversation. So we know you have conversation. Let's hear what type. Binu Satya Sangha Vivekana Hui. Vivek is knowledge, the highest standard of knowledge. And that knowledge is so simple. What is that knowledge? You can't get it in no university. You can't get it in no school. Because it's common. It's called common sense. So, Binu Satsanga Vivekana Hui. God only bless that conversation when there is Sat out Sangha, when there is truth that is being spoken at that moment. But if you indulge yourselves in wasteful conversation, how much time you spend in that conversation, whether it's an hour, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 15 minutes, you waste your time. You waste everybody else's time in the conversation when you could have promoted yourself 15 minutes ahead in your life that will benefit this day. Could anybody point out the greatest sin to me? The greatest sin you could ever commit on the face of the earth? What is the greatest sin? The greatest sin we could ever commit in our life on this face of the earth while you are alive is to ill speak a next human being. Not a murder. It's the greatest sin to ill speak another human being. I hope you understand that. So when you having a conversation with your children, your brothers, your friend, your sisters, your loved one, let it be of quality. Aur Ram Kripa, Bhagwan ka Kripa, then God blesses the conversation. And you will want to ask yourself, it was a conversation I had, and something so good happened in my life. I wonder what happened in my life, what I did so good, but you didn't realize is the little change you made there with only the conversation. So when you acknowledge the conversation, think how greater it will be in your life, the impact in your life will be. We either do it or we don't do it. But trying, don't put the third man trying. Do it or don't do it. Have a good conversation or choose not to have one. But don't try to do. And faster we realize that is the faster your life will promote itself for you. And the better quality you're going to see in your life. Many of us, there's one reminder I want to remind you before we proceed to the ceremony. To most of us, we realize, and this is most important, the ceremony here. To many of us, we've seen so many trouble in our lives. We've seen so many difficulties in our lives. And we are trying. You keep mentioning, I trying, Baba. Most of us run from religion to religion, trying to seek help. And you know what is a downfall in our lives? We didn't realize yet. But this is the most important part in your life. When you fail to complete the final rituals that we're supposed to do to let that soul merge with Param Atma, with Godhead. But when we don't choose better, we didn't make the same way, we welcome the child when the child comes into the world. Their ceremonies have to be done. And we welcome the child. Similarly, we have to make that send in the same way we ask the child to come. And when we don't do that, then the soul lingers here. and to all the family members in that family will have this difficult moment that they're experiencing. Until the soul do not rest in peace, until the soul don't merge, you will not have that freedom in your life. So this moment is the most important moment in everybody's life. So pull yourself together, my dear devotees, children, pull yourself together and do whatever it takes for you and the rest of the family who is still surviving here to have that comfort in their life, to have that happiness, to have that moment of peace in their life. Do so. Anything else, I am here. You can call me, whatever you want to find out. Maybe you don't want to ask me here, or come see me. We'll have discussion. We open for discussion. There are many things to follow in life, which we don't choose to follow, but we follow the things that will never, we follow the entire creation. We follow all that, but we will never follow the instruction of the Creator. We find it fit. We give all energy to the creation, but not to the Creator. This is our problem. God bless you this morning. Join with me as we will complete the final ritual. Then everybody will have the opportunity to come one by one. We'll give you the flowers. I think it have flowers here. You all will place one in your final offering here. And then we'll proceed to the crematorium site. God bless you all, my dear devotees. How we take this thing off now? Get the things ready for me. Okay. Who is time to do it? Or who want to join with me? Right. So, you said this is the south here, right?
That's the sound, yeah.
Right. So let's get it here.
Okay.
Right. Put it on that side.
Okay. Put the foot on the-
No, that's east, right?
That's easy.
Head on that side.
Okay, put the flowers
Yeah.
in the same way.
Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
that. But give us space to go around.
Sure, sure. I don't think that's flowers. Okay.
Beautiful. So we have enough place.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I think that's okay.
Maybe you could shift this a little
Sure,
more. So
sure.
we'll-
No problem. I'll push this.
And we have enough space to go around. Right? All right. Mhm.
I'm sorry. It's on. It's on.
Okay, close my door. Mhm.
Yeah.
Shift this and you should go. Right. And shift this forward. Look.
Here.
Have a box. Beautiful. All right. the eldest son?
Yes.
Child, take lead here for me. I know you can, Veronica, stay behind him so you could hold him up. It's not that all you can do it, you know? Right. Good. I'll put it inside it, tell you with the You already see I put it in there. Right here. So you put it right here. Tell you. I spring the water right here for me. Om apavitra pavitro va sarvishtangato yativa yasamarita kundali kaksham sabhyam mantaram suchi. Om Shri. Wash your hands for me. Everybody, yeah, go ahead. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Yeah, just wash your hand. Om Namo Narayana. Govindaya Namo Namo Tapopatishtata. It is a grandson.
Grandson. 2 grandkids.
Beautiful. Take it back to you. Om Pavitro Vishnave Saviturva Vashidya Punah Chidya Om Pavitrana Surya Tasyati Pavitram Pavitra Yasya Yat Kama Punachaya. Take the chandan, we apply chandan on all. Acha. Om Tilakam cha Mahapunyam Pavitram Papanashanam Apadaharte Nityam Lalate Harischandranam. Right, take one of the leaves now. Put flowers, blacktail, kusha grass. Everybody know her name?
Yes.
Don't forget her name, eh? Important. Not the one all you call she here, you know. Rasika Nam. Yeah. Flowers, blacktail, rice. Right, give him, take it in your hand. You know, everybody could come up closer. You could put all your hand under his own and touch each other's hand. Right? Om Vishnura Vishnura Adhya Brahmahe Dviti Pradhe Shishvita Varaha Kalpi Vaivasman Vantari Ashtavini Shati Tame Kalyogi Kalipatam Dhande Desho Amukya Grame Punya Nakshatra Bhauda Vartamana Yathanam. Take her name, Betole. Take her name and take your name. Yathanam Sanvatsare Amukhyane Amukya Mase. What month is this?
August.
Right. Amukya Nakshatra Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Karane. What year it is?
24.
Good. Amukya Rasi Sthito Surya Amukya Rasi Sthithe Shashanke Cha Shasheshu Grahashu Yatha Yatha Rasi Stanesh Teshu Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Namah Amukya Pretasya Nishti Karma Ahankarishye. Place it right anyway here with by the right hand here. Right, all you line up right here. Yeah, put it in the space here now. Right here. Right, give everybody a flowers in their hand. I'm standing on the wrong way. Everybody take a flowers in your hand, mate. Put all your hands together. You can line up here, line up in front. Come up a little more here, you. Right. Good. Om Yam Brahma Varunindra Rudra Marutasturvanti Devyaistavai Vedai Sangha Parakramopanisidai Gayantiyam Samaga Dhyana Yavasti Targatena Manasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyantam Navidura Sura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Shantakaram Bhujagshayanam Padmanabham Sureshang Vishwadharang Gagana Sadrishang Megavaranang Subhangam Lakshmi Kantang Kamal Nainang Yogi Virdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavayaranang Sarvalo Kekanatam Amukyamasya Mukya Tiksho Itapo Patishtatam. Place the flowers right where you put the leaf bed. Have all the flowers. You take this for me. Everybody will touch his hand for me. And 3 times are wrong, right? Right. Adhya Mukya Gotrasya Mukya, go ahead. Mukya Pretasya Amritstane Shiva Nimit Snanam Maya Dityate Tapo Patishtatam. 3 times. Ji. And just place it right here when you finish. So Hannah, bring the chandan for me. Remember to put a ring in your finger? Right. Place it on her forehead for me, right? Look, take this. No, this. Chandan, right? Om Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Mritstane Shiva Nimittam Gandhanam Maya Dityate Tapopatishtatam. Beautiful. Right, good. Three times here for me. Go ahead. Om Yam Dhure Mahaghore Andhena Tamas Vrite Tatra Balo Kanya Yatha Deepe Tapopatish Tatam. Place it down here. Give you one of the mala. Take the mala within your hand. When you finish put the mala, you go just walk and go right there. And then the next one will come here, right? Go ahead, let's put the mala. Om Yam Dhure Mahaghore Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Precha Mristane Shive Nimittam Pushpamala Maya Dityate Tapopatishtatam. You come now with. Wait just now. Here. Place one. Om Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Mritstane Shiva Nimittam Gande Maya Dityate Tapo Patishtatam. Just place it right here. So everybody watch, you'll just put the diya right here for me, okay? Take this. Place it. Om Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Mritstane Shiva Nimittam Pushpamala Maya Dityate Tapo Patishtatam. Yes. One. Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Nimit Ganda Maya Dityate Tapopatishtatam. Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Pushpamala Maya Dityate Tapopatishtatam. Look the chandan here. Shri Ganda Maya Dityate Tapopatishtatam. Take the mala. Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Mritstane Shiva Nimit Pushpamala Maya Dityate Tapopatishtatam. Om Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Mritstane Shiva Nimit Pushpamala Maya Dityate Tapopatishtatam. Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Pushpamala Maya Dityate Tapopatishtatam. Right. Okay, come back here with you. Come back here. We line up back here again. Where is the perfume? Here it. Look, you see that is the side. Spray it now nicely. Om Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Mritstane Shiva Nimittam Deepam Maya Dityate Tapopatishtatam Gandhayo Deepe Tapopatishtatam. Right. Now take this arati for me. And we're going right or wrong. 5 times for me, right? wave the light 3 times here and go around with. Om amukya gotrasya amukya pretasya. Om yam dhure mahaghore andhena tamasvite. Only walk behind him. Yeah. Go ahead then. Tatra bhaluka narthaya deepam maya dityati tapopatishtatam. Om adhyamukya gotrasya mukya pretasya mritstane shiva nimittam deepam maya dityate tapopatishtatam. Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare दुखियों को दुख दूर करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे. श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो. वो जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो. पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा. पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे. श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करो. Jai. Give everybody, let it do it 3 times. With. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर. When you finish 3 times, pass it to the next one. का दूर किनारा हो. तो चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे. विष को भी अमृत कर दे. पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा. पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे. श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करो. जय जय जय. Place it right here and come back here. Come back over here. Bring the pin down for me. Shri Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaham. Right. Give him one in it. Hold this in your hand, man. Put a piece of kusha grass. And some black tail. Go close over here. Everybody touch him. Take this in your hand. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Mritstani Shiva Nimittam Eshate Pindo Maya Dityate Tapo Patishtatam. Place it right by the right hand there where you put it. Give him the water. Offer 3 drops of water. Jalanam Maya Dityate Tapo Patishtatam. Give him the next one. No, put the water here. Put it right here with her. All right. Om Amukya Gotrasya Amukya Pretasya Dura Desho Pantha Nimitte Vishnu Devatovya Eshate Pindo Maya Dityate Tapo Patishtatam. We place it right there again. dip this with a thumb like this on me and drop 3 drops of water on it. Om Jalanam Maya Dityate Tapo Patishtatam. Good. Place it back here now. Some till in his hand again. And the kusha grass. अच्छा. ओम अध्यामुख्य गोत्रस्य अमुख्य प्रेतस्य चत्वरे खेचर निमित्तम एषते पिंडो माया दित्यते तपो प्रतिष्ठिताम. Place there. Bring the next one. अच्छा. ओम अध्यामुख्य गोत्रस्य मुख्य प्रेतस्य विश्रंतो भूतानाम निमित्तम रुद्र देवतो व्यो एषा ते पिंडो माया दित्यते तपो प्रतिष्ठिताम. We place it right there. Final one. ओम अध्यामुख्य गोत्रस्य मुख्य प्रेतस्य शिवहस्ते श्रद्धा निमित्त प्रेत देवतोव्य एषा ते पिंडो माया दित्यते तपो प्रतिष्ठिताम. We place it right there again. Take the again 3 times. Om Jalanam Danam Maya Dityate Tapo Patishtatam. All right. What I want everybody, come and line up here for me. And just place all your hand on this handle for me a bit. Om Prehi Prehi Pratibriha Puryashane Yardhanam Te Purva Pitaraha Pitaraha Ubhya Rajanau Swadhaye Madhanto Yamam Yasyamsi Varunam Cha Devam Maya Dityate Tapo Patishtatam. Give them one flowers now. Everybody take a flowers in your hand. Right, let go of the handle. We put our hands together now in this final prayer. We ask for peace. Ye preta shanti. Tapopatish tatam. Om anadhanidhino deva sankachakra garadhara akshaya pundari kaksho preta muksho prado bhava. Om Krishna Krishna Kripalo Tvamagnitanam Gatir Bhava Sansaranah Magnanam Prasiddha Purushotamaham Preta Shanti Tapo Patishtatam. Ram Naam Satya Hai, Ram Naam Satya Hai, Ram Naam Satya Hai. We all offer the flower into the by the right hand of it. All right, finally we take the arati. 3 times. Amukhya gotrasya, go ahead, 3 times. Amukhya gotrasya, amukhya pretasya. Dupam deepam maya dityate tapo upatishtatam. Take the, place it down. Everybody will do the same thing, right? Take the perfume, spray it right through nicely. Gandha duram maya dityate tapo upatishtatam. Right. Right, give he now, you place the perfume and he will take up the arati now. You could sit now, but take a seat. Yeah. Amukhya gotrasya, amukhya pretasya, maya dityate tapo patishtatam. Look at perfume right there. Just everybody watch what he's doing and we're going to do the same thing. back over here a bit. Go and stand up there while everybody go follow you. Stand up there with him when he go. Right, come. Beautiful. Next one, bit. Hold this one. Amukya gotrasya mukya pretasya dupam deepam maya dityate tapopatishtatam. Next one, man. Mukya gotrasya mukya pretasya dupam deepam maya dityate tapopatishtatam. Next one, man. Where is the okay. 5 piece. Come back by the head here, right? Okay, look, you come over here. Look, she's going to give you these things, right? Bow ties. Amukya gotrasya amukya pretsya shiva sadhak nimin preta deva to. Place one piece on bow ties. Next piece. Next eye. Both nostril. On the lips. Place it on top. We have tulsi dal. Take one of this leaf bit. Place it on top now. On the lip. Tulsi dalanam maya dityate tapopatishtatam. Take the water. 3 drops. Jaldanam maya dityate tapopatishtatam.
On the lip?
Yes, on the leaf bit. 3 drops on the leaf here. Right, give him the arti again. Mukya gotrasya, mukya pretasya. 3 times, go ahead. Dupam deepam maya dityate tapopatishtatam. Krishnaya govindaya. Place it down now. Okay, now we will have everybody stand up, please. Everybody will stand. First, let's put our hands together, and then everybody in an orderly manner. I think you all have the opportunity. You all could break one hands and give everybody one. So, they could leave it right here, right? Or they could, right? In an orderly manner, they will come. The arti will be there. Everybody take a flower, one of these, right? I think I'd pull it out one, right? Let's put our hands together. Let's offer this final prayer as we ask that, O Lord, may you give this individual as a family, friend. We have the opportunity, oh God, you give us this opportunity. So we are pleading on her behalf now. If there is any difficulties in the travel, if there is any difficulty during the existence while traveling to Godhead, oh Lord, we ask of you, Consider our prayer, listen to our prayer, O Lord, and give the soul what it deserves on this final offerings that we are making here today. Hari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Namostute Vyasa Vishal Buddhi Pularvindrayat Patraneta Yena Tvaya Bharataila Purna Prajwalito Jnanamaya Deepraha. Om Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Glanir Bhavati Bharata Abhyutanam Dharmasya Tad Atmanang Srejamyaham Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Cha Dushkritam Dharma Sansthapan Arthaya Shambhavami Yuge Yuge. Shantakarang Bhujagshenam Padmanabham Sureshang Vishwadharang Ganasadrishang Megavaranang Subhangam Lakshmi Kantang Kamal Nainang Yoga Viridyan Gamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayaranang Sarvaloke Kanatanam Anadhanidhino Deva Sankachakra Garadhara Akchay Pundari Kakshu Preta Muksho Prado Bhava. Iti Sri Preta Shanti Tapo Patishtatam. Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam. Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah. So in an orderly manner, my dear devotees, friends, relatives, in an orderly manner you are asked to come around, nicely view, look, you have all the flower. You can pull one of this, I think, okay, look, nice. Oh. Or break it out and make an offering. The arti is there, you can perform arti, or you can just spray the perfume and nicely you go back to your seat and everybody else will have the opportunity. All right? So we ask that you do that now.
Can we clear the way for them?
Hmm?
Wait here.
Yeah, no, look at sit there. One all you could take the initiative, help stand here to help give them, na? Yeah. Yeah, maybe you could. Yeah, like that, you see? Yes, like how he take it out. So you could take out some and have it in your, or even the white one too, in a bit. Right?
Oh, Joycie, leave me alone.
When you take it out, yes, yes. And just stick back right. Good. Look, the children have the flowers here for everybody, eh? So just look ahead, the two children is here, they will give you all a flower. Look, they're holding it in their hands. So you come here and stand a bit and let him take it out and give it to you. So you could be closer to give them it, right? Somebody could come and give you a help here to it. Which one you have again? Call one of the grandchild again. So it could be easy for you to pull it out and give them. Let me get one of them for you. Who could stand up? Come. Stand up here. Give him it and he will give you it. Right. So when he pull it out and you got it, give her it. Hey, sit down. Sit down. Okay. I just want to meet you. Where is he at? Morning.
Sure. Sorry.
We'll do it here.
Okay.
You have
Okay.
the opportunity to
Okay.
do it outside there, right?
Yeah, I'm going to show you where I like to do it. I'll show you where I like to do it.
Because I want them to do the Hawan one time.
Yeah.
So when we reach there, it's only to go inside there.
Yeah, and you know what? Everybody here can see it then
Right,
too, which is
okay,
nice.
okay.
So I'll show you what I like to do. Here. I can put the hearse wherever you want me to.
No, it will be there.
Yeah.
It will be on the arrow.
Yep.
And then the daughter-in-law will throw the water across.
Okay.
So the fifth one will be right here.
Okay.
And we will have one outside here.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. We're fine.
So that when reach there,
I'm back. Get the casket. And get everybody.
Right.
And then you're not going to open the casket at the cemetery, are you? Or-
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Recite the so they will show them what to do.
What I figure I'll do is I'll have it set. Bring everybody. Tell me when.
Right.
In case people want to.
No, we're not going no chapel.
Well, the.
Straight
Okay.
thing,
Got it.
right?
Okay.
Faster we do it, better for everybody.
Okay. Works for me.
Finish, view the body.
Mhm.
We're going to place everything inside.
Got it.
So the fifth step we will,
Got it. Okay.
and we go to final right there, and then you go straight inside. The before the hearse pull out,
Okay.
we'll pro.
Okay.
Inside goes. I show them something.
Okay. Perfect.
And
Now, are you done speaking? Can I leave the microphone on you?
no, you can take it with this.
You're not going to speak anymore.
No,
the rest.
no.
Okay.
When we speak, it's no good.